it's your girl Monica, and I am so excited to do this video. I'm going to show you how to make $10,000 in 7 days, guaranteed. So long as you do exactly what I tell you to do, you're going to make $10,000 in 7 days, guaranteed, or your money back, okay? This idea came to me after church, and I could not wait to come and do this video. Number one, step one is you have to be willing to help people who have a big problem, okay? You must be able to help people with a big problem or none of this works. Then you must find an expert to solve it, right? You're going to have to pay that expert because typically experts don't work for free. And here's what I have come to understand after doing, I don't know how many consultations over the last couple of months. People do not really understand how great they are. I don't have a problem with that personally, but a lot of people have a difficult time understanding what they bring to the table, and they don't necessarily see themselves as an expert. So I'm not going to even beat that horse, okay, anymore. I'm not going to try to convince you that you are an expert. What I'm going to tell you is that don't worry about it. Just go find someone else who is, all right? Then what you're going to do is these folks who've got this big problem, you're going to make them an offer that they cannot refuse, right? You're going to show them how you can help them solve this problem, this really big problem. No one is helping them solve, and you're going to show them how you're going to help them solve it. Next, you need to set up a payment processor so that these folks, when they purchase this offer that they cannot refuse, they're going to be running to get their card, right? Then you need to make it affordable for them. You need to offer something like Afterpay or Klarna that allows for them not to have all of that money coming out at once. And then finally, all you have to do is watch the money hit your bank account. So let's recap. You have to find some people who've got a really big problem. You don't have to worry about trying to be the expert because I know a lot of people struggle with that. So you're going to go find an expert to solve them, help them solve the problem. You're going to pay that expert, right? And then you're going to make that audience of people with that big problem an offer that they cannot refuse. They're going to throw the remote. They're going to get up out of their chair. They're going to go run and find their purse or their wallet so that they can hurry up and be one of the first people who purchase this offer. It's going to be that good. Then you're going to have a payment processor that allows for them to break it up into payments because people have varying budgets. And if this comes across their feed or wherever you show it to them at, then they're going to be like, you know, this was not in the budget. So when you offer a situation where they can break it up into payments, they're going to appreciate that. And then you're just going to sit back and watch this happen. So Monica, how is this going to make me $10,000 in 7 days? Well, let me hop over here to my little handy dandy spreadsheet, okay, and show you the metrics. Let me show you the logistics, okay? So let's say you found this big group of people who have this huge problem, and you found this expert that can help them solve this problem, right? This person is a bona fide expert that can help solve these folks' problems, no problem at all, right? So you invite 255 of these people. Well, who are these people? These are people in your sorority, fraternity, and whatever clubs you're in at your church. You know people, right? On your social media. You invite however many people you can and understand that just because you invite them, that not everybody is going to be able to come. And that's understandable. The other piece is not everybody's going to be able to afford it, and that's understandable. So when you invite 255 people, 9 times out of 10, about 51 of those people are going to show up. This is just the rule of averages, the law of numbers. I don't know what the technical term for it is, but basically what it boils down to is 1 out of every 5 things is going to happen. If you take a quarter out of your pocket right now and you flip that joker 5 times, 1 of those times it's going to fall on heads. That's where these numbers are coming from. So then you give them a reason to go ahead and take advantage. You have to give them a reason to go ahead and take advantage of this offer that they cannot refuse. And you let them know, hey, look, this expert normally charges this, but because I am who I am, they're only charging us this, right? And so you definitely want to be one of the first whatever people to sign up because this is a great deal, right? So here you see the metrics. That's the storyline. This is how all this unfolds. You invite 255 people, you get 51 people, and you let them know that this is a special thing because it's normally this price. Now it's this price. And guess what? Now you have made $10,047 and have plenty of money to pay your expert and do whatever it is you need to do with the rest of the money, right? But Monica, I don't want to just make 10,000. I want to make more than that. I've got 2,500 people in my email list because, you know, people have already been emailing me about this and that. And so I've got all these emails in my database. Well, fine. Invite them all, right? Holy mackerel. You mean I could make $100,000 almost in 7 days? Abso-freaking-lutely you can. You just have to understand that the numbers are what they are. And when people have a big enough problem, okay, that you have the ability to help them solve by going and getting the expert, then guess what? Then that's all you need to do. It's not complicated, folks. It is definitely not complicated. So let me go back over here because you're wondering, okay, now, who are these people that's got a problem? You're probably thinking, where can I find an expert to help them solve this problem? And how do I bring this all together? I am so glad that you asked. Because right now, in these here United States of America, home ownership is an issue. People are having a very difficult time buying a house. A lot of people are looking for land to try to homestead to escape the rat race. And they are having the most difficult time getting approved for a loan, right? So these are the folks right now that have a big problem that they need help solving, right? So anybody who's trying to buy land to homestead or even a first-time home buyer. Well, who is an expert that can help them solve this problem? Well, I am so glad that you asked. Her name is Monica Dunn. And what makes her the expert? Well, besides being a Tennessee real estate broker for the last 13 plus years, she's also bought a 5-acre farm with horrible credit. She almost got foreclosed on. And in spite of that, she beat the foreclosure and she was able to buy her 5-acre farm without a bank and with horrible credit. So it doesn't get any more expert than that, right? So how much are you going to need to pay Monica in order for her to come and teach your people exactly how to buy a house or how to buy land without a bank? Well, normally it would be $997, but because it's you, if you're a notary or in my homestead group, you're going to get this for $497, right? So if you're on my notary channel or if you're on my Out the Mud Farm channel, you are going to get this opportunity for $497. That's the fee that you pay me to come and help you make $10,000 plus in 7 days, okay? Well, what if I don't have a payment processor? What if I don't have Zoom? No problem. I got you covered. You can use my Zoom account. If you don't have a payment processor that will allow for somebody to break their payment up into monthly payments or biweekly payments, you can use my processor. Klarna and Afterpay are both available. The thing about it is they charge a fee. I don't charge you to use it. They charge a fee per transaction, and that fee typically is about 3%. So far, all you have to do with this little situation is go invite, right? So how will you get paid? Well, if you have a payment processor that you have already set up, then guess what? That money is going to go directly into your bank account, period, point blank. If you want to use mine so that you can make sure people have the option to split that thing up into payments, then it will take 1 to 2 business days after your event before Kajabi, which is the system I use, will release the payment. But what event? Monica, what are you talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked that as well. In August, if you'll look over at Saturday the 3rd, Saturday the 10th, Saturday the 17th, the 24th, and the 31st, I have blocked off 3 different sessions. One at 10 o'clock, one at 12 o'clock, and one at 2 o'clock, okay? If you are wanting to make $10,000 in 7 days, you get to pick one of these sessions, right? Now, if you don't have a whole bunch of people in your email list, then it would be my recommendation that you pick one of the dates towards the end of the month to give yourself an opportunity to do as much inviting as you can. On the other side, if you've already got a whole bunch of people in your email list and you know they fall into that group of people who are looking to buy land or buy real estate without a bank, then you can go ahead and grab one of the earlier spots. The spots are based on a first come, first served basis. Once you sign up with me, then you go in and you pick, hey, I want Saturday at 12 to be my spot, or I want Saturday the 17th at 10 to be my spot. And that's the day that we will host a Zoom session for about an hour and a half to 2 hours where, let's go back over here, the people that you've invited are going to learn everything that they need to learn about how to buy a house with or without a real estate professional. Let me say this, right? I do believe buying houses when land with real estate professionals is an absolutely smart thing to do, but I know that coming soon, a lot of challenges are going to be in the way for that to happen with paying the commissions and who's going to offer what and all of that jazz. So this is going to be something that they're going to learn how to do with a real estate professional or without a real estate professional, buying land or real estate. I'm going to show them how to search for a property with or without the MLS. I'm going to provide them with a sample contract and all of the negotiation tricks and tips that I use every single time that work. I'm going to show them how to make sure they understand what the property is worth so they don't make an offer that's too high or too low. And then I'm going to make sure they have some red flags to look out for, especially those people who are buying land. I want to make sure they look out for certain things like easements and land access and egress and all of those different types of things. So the thing about it, though, is the people who attend your sessions, right, are going to have an opportunity to earn a bonus, right? So bonuses are, I don't know, so good because psychologically everybody wants the bonus, right? So for the first 20 people to sign up to your thing, they're going to also get $10,000 in down payment assistance opportunities. What does that mean? A down payment assistance opportunity. Let me rephrase that. That is, they get to do what you just did, right? So if they're needing money for a down payment, that they can do exactly what you just did, have me come out and teach however many people they invite, they keep the money, they go buy the land. Can y'all not see how great this is? Like, this is so clutch. I wish I had thought of this. I don't know. Everything happens in its own time. But bottom line, that's how it works. They basically go invite people to a similar Saturday seminar, pay the speaker fee of $497 while it's $497, and then keep the rest, right? They can lock all of these terms in so that they can raise some money for their own down payment, guys. I cannot believe I am just now thinking of this. Like I said, though, sometimes things happen when they're supposed to happen. So let's go back up here and just recap everything so that you understand what just happened. You don't have to do this with me. You can take this same framework and go find another expert who helps people solve a specific problem, do the whole process, invite them, create an offer that they cannot refuse, set it up where that expert comes in and solves their problem, and you make $10,000 in or more in about 7 days. It doesn't have to be with me, friends. This framework works with any area of expertise. You just have to be really good at finding a big group of people who have a big problem to solve, and you have to be really good at finding an expert who you can afford, basically, okay? That's it. So you're looking for people who have a big problem, and in my case, I know that people who are looking to buy real estate right now are really struggling trying to do that. I'm already an expert, so you don't have to look very far if this is the route that you decide to go in. And of course, again, I'm an expert because I've been there, done that, and I can help anybody do this in any state in the United States. I am a licensed broker here in the state of Tennessee, but I am teaching you how to do what's called owner financing, and that's something I can help anybody with in any state in the country. So that's how it works. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments below. But before I go, I want to give you a bonus opportunity. For the first 8 people to sign up, if you'll notice, there's only 15 sessions. And you know how I roll. I reward people who make quick decisions, right? I love that in an entrepreneur. That to me is a sign of somebody who sees the value in an opportunity and takes it, right? So there's 15 opportunities in August, right? I'm not even thinking beyond August at this point, right? I want to see how this all works. I want to have all of the testimonials in the world from people who are doing this with me and are going to make all of this money, because in September, you already know what I'm going to do, okay? So 15 people have an opportunity in August. So that means that if you are in the first group of the first 8 to sign up, I'm going to give you the recording replay so you can go keep making money on the replay. I said it. Okay? Yes, the people who come to your sessions will automatically get a replay recording that will go to their email. However, the first 8 people to sign up for this new finagle thing that I just came up with today with me are going to get a copy of the recording replay so they can go keep making money, okay, after the fact, right? So I'm just excited about it, you guys. I don't even know what else to tell you. If this is something that you're interested in, definitely take advantage of the bonus and be one of the first 8 to sign up. For everyone else, thank you as always for listening to my wild and crazy ideas. I think this is going to have a ripple effect of helping you get money in your pocket, and the people that you bring to me, I'm going to be able to help them do something that they probably haven't been able to do, and that makes my heart so big. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.